Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Lam Podcast. I'm Hayden Bandel with Temple on a bye week. I talked with Kevin Smithwick. Kevin reached out to a bunch of schools, all within 5 hours of where he is from on Long Island, and he finally got an email back from a special school on North Broad.
Kevin Smithwick, number 68 for the Temple Owls, is not your typical redshirt sophomore. After graduating high school, Smithwick bypassed college and instead joined the Marine Corps to serve his country.
It was always in the back of my mind where I always wanted to go do it. I wasn't too sure what branch, and then the Marine Corps recruiter reached out to me, and the rest is history.
The Long Island native had a grandfather and a few uncles who also served in the Navy Marine Corps. And there was another common thread that brought his family together: football.
It was always on. My dad always watched football. It was always on every Saturday, Sunday.
Before enrolling in the Marine Corps, Smithwick played football for most of his life, throwing the ball around with his father at age 2, playing flag football a few years later, and tackle football when he was only 8. After 5 years of service time, Smithwick knew being in the military would be a good stepping stone. After the decade and a half of service, the thought of being in between the lines of the gridiron was still always there.
I always said it. Once I got to Hawaii, which was my base unit, I was like, you know what? If I don't like this, I'm out. I'm gonna go play college football. And the dream was D1, and that's what I set my mind to.
He's just one of those, effort guys. I mean, this team means everything to him. He really does take on the militaristic mindset of, being in a foxhole with his brothers and, not wavering on his job assignment.
Smithwick hasn't seen any game time yet, but he's been active in practice and is trying to work his way up the offensive line depth chart. And he's happy with his current role and the leadership he brings to the team.
It's got to be the brotherhood, and that's what I feel here. That's why I love football so much. Is there's a brotherhood.
Now the military veteran awaits his debut on a collegiate football field. Just one more step in his long journey.